In my previous video, The Tale of the Two Messiahs, I explained how Satan copied everything Yah does in order to deceive. We learned there are two Messiahs, Yeshua and Jesus. Yeshua is the true Messiah sent to the lost house of Israel. Jesus is Satan in disguise. Today we're going to learn about the chosen people. Indeed, we have two groups of chosen people. Yah's chosen people are the Israelites, the descendants of Jacob. Satan's chosen people are the Jews. In order for Satan to deceive you, he has to make you believe a lie for the truth. The Bible indicates he successfully deceived the whole world.
And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
Satan has infiltrated the Bible and changed many words. Satan also changed the identity of the people in the Bible. Satan has given the message a new narrative by creating religion. When Satan created religion, his sole purpose of religion is to gain the worship he lusts after. Yeshua spent most of his 3 years ministry fighting with the religious Pharisees, the Jews. He warned his people to stay away and do not become like the Pharisees. Organized religion is a disguise to make people believe they are worshiping the Most High. However, they are worshiping Satan and demons. Let us discuss the two groups of chosen people. The Bible said Jerusalem would be trampled on by the Gentile heathens until the time of the Gentiles are fulfilled.
They will fall by the sword and will be taken as prisoners to all the nations. Jerusalem will be trampled on by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled.
If Jerusalem is being run down by Gentiles, majority of the Jews that live in Israel today proclaim this is their homeland. How can the Bible say they are Gentiles and today people believe they are Yah's chosen people? The Bible said the people who proclaim to be Jews are not, but of the synagogue of Satan. White people get offended when I refer to them as Satan's people. The Bible clearly states the Jews are the synagogue of Satan. The Jewish people are the only group of people who worship in a synagogue. Jewish people are no different from the Caucasian people. For example, the white people who dwell in America today are descendants of Europeans. 90% of Jews today are European. I'm not racist nor mean. I am repeating what the Bible said. The Bible said there are a group of people pretending to be his people, but they are not, but the synagogue of Satan. Why is it okay for other nations to believe black people are the curse of Ham? However, it's not okay to say white people are Satan's chosen. Satan has deceived the masses through religion, especially Christians, since they believe the Jews are the chosen. The Bible said Yah's chosen people disobeyed him and rejected him. Because of their disobedience, Yah placed curses on his people.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
The curses will identify Yah's people, the Israelites. Anyone who lives under a curse is not going to live a lavish lifestyle. They are not going to rule the world. If Yah's people are supposed to be cursed, how then the Jewish people are the chosen? They are the richest people in the world. The Jews live under the blessings stated in Deuteronomy 28. The Bible said Yah would scatter the southern kingdom of Judah all over the world. The other 10 tribes would be together. Satan has convinced the world, since his people, the Jews, were kicked out of several nations, that fulfilled the prophecy the Most High made of the southern kingdom being scattered all over the world. Being kicked out of a country for their wickedness is not the same as being scattered. What Jew do you know live in the poorest countries of the world today? If you find a Jew living in a third world country, they either own that country or they live in the best parts. They will hire the poor in that nation to work for them. By no means a Jew living in a third world country will suffer. It would be rare to find a poor Jew living in a third world country today. Yah said the Israelites are scattered and they will remain scattered until Yah gather his people. Satan had his people, the Jews, gather certain groups of people to pretend that the gathering was fulfilled. The Bible said the nations conspired together to stop the Israelites, Yah's chosen people, from being a nation. Today the Jews are living in the state of Israel and no one can remove them. Satan's people are the complete opposite of Yah's people, the Israelites. Yah said, since his people are the only family he knows, he will punish them for all their sins.
Hear this word, people of Israel, the word the Lord has spoken against you, against the whole family I brought up out of Egypt. You only have I chosen of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your sins.
The Jews are not suffering for their sins. The Jews rule the world with the rest of the wicked leaders of today. Let's talk about the chosen people's appearance. The Bible revealed the Hamites and the chosen people look alike. Satan's religion proclaimed black people of today are the curse of Ham. They are Hamites. Ham had 4 sons, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. If all black people descend from Ham's 4 sons, what happened to the Hamites of today? The descendants of Ham's 4 sons look European in the land Yah said they would dwell. The Caucasians proclaim black people of today are Hamites. What happened to the gene pool of black people in the diaspora and Ham's sons who are living in the nations the Most High said they would dwell? The original Hamites who live in northern Africa, Middle East, and East Africa have a similar appearance with the West Africans and the black people in the diaspora. Satan's favorite trick is to change names in the Bible. To give you a realistic picture of who Ham's 4 sons are today, here are their new names. Cush is Ethiopia. Mizraim is Egypt. Put is Libya. And Canaan is Israel, Syria, parts of Iraq, and parts of Saudi Arabia. These people are supposed to be black in the curse of Ham. I am only repeating what religion has proclaimed. Majority of the people living in those lands today are mixed. They are not the original people. Not only are they mixed, the synagogue of Satan has renamed the people that dwell in those lands. Majority of the people living in those lands are Arabs. The Arabs are supposed to be mixed Ishmaelites. The original Hamites live in those countries. It's just Satan's media will not show you these people. Satan wants you to believe his narrative of the Bible. Since white people determined that black people are Hamites, Yah's people were often mistaken for Hamites. You could not tell them apart. Today, black people are known to be Hamites, not the Jewish people. The synagogue of Satan tried to rewrite history. They forgot the Bible indicate Yah's people resemble the Hamites.
Are not you, Israelites, the same to me as the Cushites, declares the Lord? Aren't you the Egyptian who started a revolt and led 4,000 terrorists out into the wilderness some time ago? Paul answered, I am a Jew from Tarsus in Cilicia, a citizen of no ordinary city. Please let me speak to the people. And when the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, saw the mourning in the floor of Atad, they said, This is a grievous mourning to the Egyptians. Wherefore the name of it was called Abel Mizraim, which is beyond Jordan.
The Canaanites and the Egyptians are brothers, yet the Canaanites couldn't tell the difference between their brethren and the Israelites. They called the place Abel Mizraim. Mizraim is Ham's 2 son's name before the synagogue of Satan changed his land name to Egypt. Yah's chosen people, the Israelites, are a people of color. If we know that Yah's people are a people of color, the Jews are Satan's chosen people. Satan is the father of lies. He has told too many lies that he cannot keep up with his stories. The Israelites intermarried with the Hamites. If the Israelites, a people of color, married Hamites, another group of people of color, how can the pale-faced European be the chosen people? Where did the Caucasian European Jewish people come from? Japheth and Ishmael descendants are also people of color. Abraham's son Ishmael is a mix of Hamite and Hebrew. Hagar, Ishmael's mother, is a descendant of Ham's 2 son, Mizraim, known as Egypt. All 3 of Noah's sons are a people of color. The synagogue of Satan likes to divide and rename places to continue their dominion over the people. Satan's chosen people wants you to believe sub-Saharan Africans are Ham descendants, the northern East Africans and the Middle East are Arabs or Ishmaelites, Europeans are Shemites, the chosen people. By renaming and dividing Africa to favor them, many believe black people are from the sub-Saharan African region, the only descendants of Ham, and they are the curse of Ham. The Bible proves this is false. Only one group of people are known to discriminate based on skin color. That is the synagogue of Satan, not Yah. The Bible says Satan is the god of this world. If Satan rules this world, he must rule through his people. Who are the people ruling the world today? Unlike Yah, Satan cannot be in all places at the same time. He has to work through an army. The army, the fallen angels, the demons, and his people, the synagogue of Satan. Satan needs the people who are in charge, such as presidents, government leaders, people who are highly esteemed and in position to change things. That is how he controls the world.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
We all know Satan used his people to change history to benefit his narrative. One of the biggest deception is renaming Yah's chosen people the Israelites. Throughout the New Testament, we learn Yah's chosen people gain a new name, Jew. Even awakened Israelites believe they are Jewish. Many will argue that the true Jews are black. Yah's chosen people are not Jewish. They will never be Jewish. Anybody can be Jewish. That is why when the fake gathering took place, they took people from certain parts of the world from many races. So yes, there are white, black, Asian, and Middle Eastern Jewish people. These people are practicing a religion called Judaism. All form of religion stems from Satan. Judaism is no different from the rest of the religions. The only difference between Judaism and the people who practice this lifestyle is that they are Satan's chosen people. This is the people Satan has chosen for himself to deceive the whole world. Satan must mimic the Most High. If Yah have a group of people for himself, Satan selected a group for himself. Yah has a Messiah, Satan created a Messiah. The problem people have today is differentiating between the two. Yah's people will always be Israelites. To be an Israelite, you have to be a blood descendant of Jacob. Yah's people and their culture is not a religion. That is why you have to be a blood descendant. There is a huge difference between Israelites and Jews. You can convert to Judaism. That is why it is a religion. You certainly cannot convert to become an Israelite. Throughout the Bible, Yah differentiated his people from the Gentile heathens. If anyone wanted to follow Yah, those people were strangers. The mixed Israelites, he referred to them as the mixed multitude. Yah always separated his people from the rest of the world. Yah's chosen people are not Jewish, they are not Jews, they do not practice Judaism. With this small alteration in the Bible, it gave Yah's people a new name and a new appearance. I hope you understand the difference between the Jewish people and the Israelites. I hope you fully understand there are two groups of chosen people. The Israelites are the chosen by the Most High, and the Jewish people are the counterfeit, chosen by Satan.